Leo, this is Morgan with Compass Rose Astrology, and today we're going to be going through your tarot and astrological reading for the month of February 2023. And we are first going to go into the transits that you have to look forward to this month, along with pairing that with a tarot reading to see what areas of the chart might be lighting up most for you, and then we'll pull an oracle card for you after that as well. And just to jump in here, we have a lot happening for you. I think you're mostly going to be experiencing these themes and symbolism in your 7th and your 10th house, because those are very angular houses, and that's also where the sun is, which Leo, you are ruled by the sun. So I think you're going to be feeling a lot in regards to this conjunction that we're having this month. We're having the Sun and Saturn conjunction, and it's actually happening exactly on the same day that Venus and Neptune are going to be moving into a conjunction in your 8th house of Pisces as well. So those two areas will be super lit up for you. If you don't know, the 7th house is the house of relationships, it's partnership, it's people around you, those that you kind of identify with and also seek to form connections with. So, and the 8th house is about kind of karmic debt to the other. It could be taxes, it could be inheritance, like what other people owe you and what you owe other people, basically. So we're going to be taking a look at that, see if that lights up in the cards. We do still have Uranus in Taurus over here in your 10th house. We'll see if that's also going to be speaking to us, because the 10th house is a really important angular house. And you also still have Pluto over here. We have Mercury going into a conjunction with Pluto as well this month. So we'll see if your 6th house is also lit up, and that's the house of like employees. It could be pets, people that work for you, kind of. So there's a lot of give and take happening here. So I'm thinking that you might have a lot going on with your relations to other people, basically. So let me just go ahead and cleanse the space. I have this sage bundle and a clearing candle that I made. Ooh, and woo, lighting it up, aren't we? Lots of energy here for Leo. So thank you so much, spirits, for helping guiding us and bringing in clear, purposeful, thoughtful messages for Leo to help in the best capacity to bring Leo into the highest good. And thank you so much, Spirit. We really appreciate your help and your guidance. Okay, so let's just dive right on into this. We'll do a quick shuffle. All right, so let's see, what messages do we have for Leo? This guy wanted to come out. Okay. Oh gosh, a lot wanted to come out. Okay, we'll just take these guys first. Okay. So we start off with the 7 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Excuse me, did I say Knight of Wands? I mean King of Wands. I think this is how you are showing up for us here, Leo. I think you have completely taken your stand as a very powerful person. You are very... this is like the purifier energy of the kind of, I think it's the yang, kind of masculine energy. And you know, you're very clear about your future. And I think here with the Ace of Swords that there's an opportunity being presented to you, and you finally have the opportunity to take on this challenge. And I think it's, so with the swords, you have this opportunity. It's like a bolt of lightning coming in for you, Leo. And I think you might have been experienced an event here that felt a little underhanded, in your opinion. Perhaps someone was being a little underhanded towards you. And it's kind of sent you into a bit of a unsure mode. And maybe you, so the Hanged Man here, it's kind of important that you do have a major arcana at the bottom of your deck. The Hanged Man is typically the watch and wait kind of card, but it can also indicate diving into vices that are not very helpful to you or to others around you. So perhaps there's someone in your life that is being a little unhealthy, being a little unhelpful, and you are basically being presented with this opportunity to act and to be in your fullest, most brightest potential, basically. And I think you're wondering if this is going to affect this other person in your life. And I think you're not entirely wanting to pull away from them exactly. Let's actually get some clarification for that. Like, how does Leo feel towards this person? Well, here you are again, Leo. We got the Strength card. That is the Leo card. So I really feel like this is happening in your 7th house where the sun is happening. So I want to get more clarification on this. Clarify the 7 of Swords for me, please. Thank you, Spirit. The 7 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So we have these together. So it definitely was, it could have been like someone came to you with some information and it didn't really hold well with you. There's also this air about you right now where you are using your intellect to see past these kind of deceptions, and you're basically taking your time away. You're using your mental stamina, your mental energy to really find your place in regards to this person. And I don't think it's not like, and I'm not feeling any like bad energy or anything towards this person, but I really feel like you're distancing yourself from something that just feels underhanded and just not in line with the energy that you want to embody, basically. And this is definitely this feeling of feeling like you need to go it alone over something. Like perhaps you ask them for their advice, or you ask them for some sort of just an opinion on something about how you should proceed with something, and you just really didn't think that their advice served you. It didn't actually give you it didn't provide the substance that you're looking for. And so there's really this kind of air here that it's important to take a step back, allow yourself to be relaxed, and you could even meditate on it. But you have a lot of air cards here, and so I think you're really stuck in your head right now, not in a bad way either, but I think you're really using your intellect and your drive to make a decision and to figure out how to deal with a certain situation with this person. I think you've been through a lot, Leo. You have perhaps taken on way more than you should have. There's definitely a sense of burden here. And here you are really staying within your boundaries, within your strengths. You are recognizing that sometimes other people can just have negative and poor motivations that don't align with your beliefs. And you're recognizing that and just being like, okay, I just got to move on here. That's not serving me. I don't like how this person handled this situation. It's not logical. It's not reasonable. And I just got to move forward. Okay, very interesting, very different. And I do think that this is related to the sun with Saturn, because Saturn kind of relates to like a stoic, like a sensible stance in things. And I think it's kind of tempering this emotions that's coming from the 8th, like the sensitivity over there. So we have the Queen of Cups. Any advice for Leo? Okay, absolutely. Okay, wonderful. So I think this is wonderful. I love this, Leo. So we have the Queen of Cups here, and I think this is saying that you manage to put up your boundaries. You are more in line with your emotions than most people know, or probably give credit to you for. You are well within your means of like understanding your emotions. You don't act on them all the time, because that's not always reality, right? Sometimes emotions aren't actually what's happening. They're just like how you feel, and you don't let them drive you. Like, you're a very compassionate person, and there is a sense of kind of being just secure in yourself and being able to hold space for other people and their decisions. So there's really no hard feelings here for this other person. This other person might be feeling a little bad. But sometimes you just have to draw that line for people, you know. And the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups they're not afraid to have boundaries. And I see that there might have been a moment of like having that sense of unease, knowing that you might have upset somebody, but it was based off of their actions. So it was a little self-serving and underhanded, that just didn't really speak to you. And you have going forward, I think there's going to be an opportunity to possibly repair whatever happened here, or there's just a new way to move forward within this relationship. You know, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could also be a friendship, or maybe a partnership, someone within business. I do think this is someone you think about a lot, because there's a lot of swords here. So it's someone that means something to you, but I think you just have to take the higher ground, stand within your own right, and just be fine with the decisions that you're making, because you know they weren't made out of like fear or jealousy or anything. You're just putting boundaries down. Sometimes people need that, and they need to know that what they do is not okay. And you're not doing it out of a place of malice or meanness or anything. You've certainly given this person time and time again chances to make things better, but sometimes you just got to draw a boundary. So this is great, Leo. I love this. Let's see if we can get a reading from the Oracle for you. All right, let's get a card for Leo. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your guidance and your messages. Okay, wonderful. So we have radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Oh, sorry. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful card. So I think this is really speaking to you being authentic to yourself as well, and putting down those boundaries. So let me just read from the book to see how this goes. The Mother Warrior assures you that it is okay and not at all a failure or flaw to experience disappointments, betrayals of the heart, and confusion. Rather, this is what it is to be transparently and universally human. She encourages you to look candidly at your current limitations and past the regrets and the things that you wish were not part of your story or your character. The Mother cautions you against continuing to deny any unwanted reality in your life and your uncomfortable feelings about it. It is not okay to ignore what does not authentically fit for you. That creates unease or any kind of self-compromise or incongruency in your life. While denial seems to be an easy and simple solution to what evokes aversion or discomfort in us, it is not. To maintain the ongoing armor or facade of denial leads to a life on the battlefield of perpetual deceit, manipulation, strategy, and estrangement from ourselves and others. As time continues to go by, what is avoided or denied grows into an ever harder and larger landmine to navigate. While honesty can hurt and be brutal in the moment of disclosure, that the acute pain of it is always temporary. What are we saying, right? True, a rough patch of disruption, tension, and chaos typically follows moments of radical honesty, but it does eventually dissipate. The turmoil is never the life sentence that avoidance, denial, and deception are. If and when some sort of upheaval does ensue, please understand that this is necessary and is for your long-term benefit. This process unhooks you from whatever dishonest armor and lifestyle had distorted and blocked you from your spirit self. The releasing of armor you had lived with for so long that it became part of you can hurt as it breaks away. Detox of any kind is never pretty, comfortable, or pleasant. Nonetheless, it will pass like the tide and leave an invaluable life-propelling lesson upon your shore. Know that every time you surrender to tumultuous feelings, you are releasing the heavy armor of deceits that are no longer yours to carry. Let the uncomfortable emotions flow all of your unpleasantness completely through and out of you. Whenever they rise up in the well of your being, release them with self-love, acceptance, and appreciation for what is no more. The path of radical honesty can only beget more honesty. No one, regardless of how perfect they or their situation may seem, is immune to the full spectrum of life. We all have pains, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled with more grace. As you become increasingly transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those of the lie fall away. Absolutely beautiful, Leo. This is such a wonderful reading, and I hope that this resonates with you. Please chime in. Let me know if you have anything like this going on, or if you have any stories to share that would resonate with the astrological transits happening this month. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.